EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet Leather. And we are underway in Southern California. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Go back to this nigga since he got upgraded. Huh? I might put some money on your account, your Robinhood account too.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete to open things up. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because
as a tight end,
you take it away 4 times through interceptions. Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
You don't do these damn passes like a week ago.
A big play there for KC.
I like that. I like that.
Yards.
So
from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That was a dot. That was a dot. Good job, Madden.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
You hope you hit your head, bro. I'm about to be mad now. Okay. Get it.
Now, when you go into a game, do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll look to throw again. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Good first drive. Good first drive. Let's go. Good first drive. I like that.
His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to
damn,
the
my
30-yard
team.
line.
Damn, these niggas tired of here. Just got off and tight. Okay.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Hinton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25.
I like that.
Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown.
That ain't going to happen again. Stop messing with the door, bro. Stop messing with the door. Keep the door open, okay? Keep the door open. Thank you, sir. You little fat little fucker.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
We got to start off on the head.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Okay, what?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM.
That's on me. I didn't even know what play that was.
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Second and 11. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barber. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Back to throw again. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Hinton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Yeah, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Oh, so do he got a punt or no?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Okay.
Now here's a
defensive
timeout.
I'm looking. I'm like, shit. I'm in multiple leagues, so I don't know.
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me, my boy.
They'll try and throw for it here. And that's complete to Brooks. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some
I didn't even set up my fucking defense.
Good pass. Before being taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. They run it with Carson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Chargers at 13-2 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hinton, flush to his right.
Why are you just standing there? Like, nigga, I'm being seen.
Shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned,
good flat, bro.
Really of how he can hurt you. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, my nigga took his first step back and step forward. I already knew it was coming.
14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Let's see that. What you looking under me for? What? You already to the ground, little self. It's like a cover 2. Cover 4.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
I told you leave the door alone, man.
That's McKinney. And he's finally
you better stop. Why are you trying to attack me for, huh? Go to mama.
These two
Go to mama.
all tied after one.
Stop trying to fight me. Go to mommy. Go to mommy. Little badass. Okay, so he a guy that don't like to press. Huh?
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Here's your first example.
I had a fourth down stop.
Because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Push, nigga, push.
Get down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's see how he stop this.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He right here messing with his shoes.
They'll look to throw. He'll check this one down to Barber. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, here comes Barber.
Come on, Madden.
Nowhere from the start. He spins the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Right.
Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher.
They fixed this. I know they got good deals.
But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
A handgun, rifle,
and no chance to see a return on a dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
this is caught.
I don't know where this nigga is.
He's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there.
Oh, okay. All right, now I see who that is.
A monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
98 speed.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Touchdown. Something like that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fucking damn shoes.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at the...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there.
She done dropped the juice on my baby.
Chiefs are able to move back in front.
She done dropped the juice on my baby. Damn, don't drop everything.
Gives them a 3-point lead.
My boy said, forget that, I got juice.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Hinton.
Ooh, he had a damn thing. I don't know what the hell my guy was doing.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hinton.
Even though that's what we're going to pick, I still got that extra boost behind me.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Nah, I got it where he can't press me. So if he press, I got
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those.
I gotta cook up something real quick.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
You gotta make that throw.
Too far out in front.
You gotta make that throw, my boy.
Second and 10. Now back to throw. And he comes back to complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
I had him.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
He won't got that there. Yeah, he won't got that quick enough. They let that get real.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh my fuck! This game is cheating like hell. Lord, they cheated me like that. This game.
Way up, not that time. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release.
Yeah, this game is so ass, bro. I had 2 first downs and it. Oh, Madden be bullshit.
3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That really got still moving up there. I'll be moving there. I'll be moving.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
You can have it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You can have it. That ain't what I'm mad at.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here now, 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Hinton. Forced out to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I know you ain't coming here throwing stuff at me.
Here in half number 1. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hinton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to...
Thank you.
That went out wide and intercepted.
Let's fucking go. Can't handle that man-to-man.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
This goes to Barber, the running back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bingo. Don't. Oh, nope. Mm-hmm.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught.
Okay, doing the bump.
Across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay,
that his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Looking to throw. Hitting. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They'll run the screen with Carson.
Yeah, this man threw the ball right to me, and I keep.
He's inside the 40.
Okay,
15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Hinton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss.
That man's sick. I don't want to know why that nigga just bumped him.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
That's cute.
And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, like this nigga score
Risk a
anything.
return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the
These niggas don't block worth for damn. Look at that.
could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Send a nigga on the go route.
Down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
I ain't never seen that speed boost in the damn game.
Touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Hinton.
Yo, come on, man. I can't jump. You cannot make this shit up, dog. Stop giving this nigga shit.
No shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been.
Why the hell both of them running back to?
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
No! Oh, this game is so ass, bro. Yo, this nigga just fumbled and my nigga did not pick up the ball in the end zone. This nigga just, man.
And the lead is down to 2.
You can't make this shit up, dog.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here.
You cannot make this shit up, dog.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
This nigga just fucking, he didn't even fucking supposed to score, bro. Oh my God, I deal with in this game, though.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
That's supposed to have been beating the hell out of this nigga, bro.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yards.
Bro, you should not have been scoring, bro. They just hold me on a pick and a fumble. What they hold me on?
3 quarters have come and gone.
How come?
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bro, you threw a book, and that nigga supposed to fucking caught the pit. This nigga got mossed on. That's a 6'3" defender. That's a 6'3" defender, though. Like,
he finds his man complete.
That's the thing about it. I'm like, how? What the game do to teach you? Now, all my niggas getting hurt.
Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Me too, especially, bro, on that damn down. You know damn well that shit's supposed to have been a fucking fumble, and it's supposed to be mine. I'm thinking this shit about to roll out of bounds. Played my ass. Then on that pass when I did an inverted end, this motherfucker, why he dropped the ball? He's supposed to go down. I love this play.
Way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from him.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be dumped off to Barber. And some room.
Yeah, that nigga fast.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 30 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 6 from the 10. And he's got
outside.
I
lit that shit up. I was like, I don't know if he gonna get it. I can't see him. I couldn't see the nigga. I just threw that bitch. I was like, if it be a pit, it be a pit. Alright, let's go ahead and get a stop, man. Cause that your last 2 scores, boy, I tell you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
I mean, yeah, but I led the shit. I led the shit to the end zone, but I didn't think he was gonna get it.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Let's put this. I don't even know who Patrick is. About to play today.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
I hate when I don't finish my fucking adjustments.
this possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 1. There again is Cooks, complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now it's Carson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Looking to throw. Hinton. He gets it to Cooks. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. The
Send his
offense
ass
knew
back.
they were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Back to throw. Hinton.
Get his ass. Yes, sir. Got him scared back there, coach. Got that man scared back there. This is our spot right here.
So now it's 3rd and long because
Cheating.
they also lose it down on the grounding call. Looking to throw. Hinton. He's letting it
No,
fly
sir.
for
That's a
Cooks.
book. That's a fucking book.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their
That's
best.
2.
But these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles.
That's a
and a nice
touchdown.
interception there.
It should be a
You're right
touchdown.
about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
Touchdown.
So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
We'll take the first down.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him
See, when you
19,
having a
and looking to put
perfect,
this
when you
game
having
on
a
ice in the
quarterback
fourth
that
quarter,
barely
still
know how
not
to
afraid
can
throw it,
throw,
as they show
but he
there.
making plays
You wanna
today,
play the game
like
with
look at that.
confidence.
That's
You have
what
a
you
guy
call
who's
a
in control
99
right now.
overall
Your
quarterback.
trigger guy
I don't know what the
throwing
fuck he
it,
was
they feel
doing in the
just as
past
confident with
couple
him
weeks.
doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll look to throw
Look at
now
this.
on
Look at
first
this.
down. He's gonna
Look at that.
deep down
Look at
the
that.
field.
Dots.
And
Look
this
at
will
look
be
at look at that. Look at that. Now you want to throw dots when I need you.
Touchdown.
Oh yeah. Look, I don't like to run the ball, my boy. But look, I ain't gonna lie, this the first time this quarterback actually doing something good. This nigga been fucking slacking and bullshitting. I guess when he come off the bench, he a little bit better.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good.
I guess when I put his ass on the bench for a couple weeks, he come back a little bit stronger.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, you haven't played this team yet.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff.
Oh, word. I mean, I'm talking like, have you played the Chiefs this year? I mean, no, I'm talking like, have you already played them like the first game?
Drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side.
Oh, you made them quit?
They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good
Come on, man. You ain't made that man quit, did you? He said he made him quit.
Build on moments where the game plan actually worked, but overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team.
Nah, he just couldn't take that ass with. That man said he couldn't take the ass with, but that's all it was.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they won't let me switch stick. They would not let me fucking switch stick though.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back to throw again.
Why they let me stick over to the right, but not right there? I don't know.
Here's third and a few inches. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Carson. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal from the 1. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. And he's got the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick?
I can do that.
Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Incomplete.
Yo, I swear. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. So many niggas in my different leagues that I be in, they say the same shit. But if I show you my look,
now it looks like he'll throw here.
Look, if I show you, if I show you my last stream I just did, bro, you can see the same exact shit. This nigga was playing quarters and all.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from
man, so I gotta drive the whole field. I might score right here then. Alright. Touchdown on 1st down.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there.
Hell nah, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Here so far. And the Chiefs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Hey, what's crazy is I didn't even know you was in man. I was expecting a cover 3 at first. I was like, you been in base the whole time. So I'm like, I don't know what defense you in. I said cause the different formations I've been running, you've been having 2 high safeties. You never showed your hand with 1 safety. Bro, I play. Yeah, I'm a Madden head, bro. And then on top of that, I play quarterbacks. I'm like, yeah, you still should be in the same shit. That was my fault. I didn't even shade out. I was like, he in base. I was like, okay, he in base. He not showing his hand. So I like to counter that, you know.
As you end a ball game, it's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
I love him.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Like, what the hell is that? Why are you swiping? That man swiped at the ball instead of going to get the ball. Yeah, I will.
This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth.
Cause bro just not hitting me up. Like, he hit me up or whatever, and he added me in. I was like, shit, I doing, you know, I don't mind. And then Keon ass didn't like me.
13 yards as
bum ass nigga. He had
his second catch in a row, first down.
You said what? Nah, that nigga was in another league with me. He blocked my ass. GG, bro.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Kansas City, they get back to 500 at 8-8 with 1 game remaining.
No, it ain't gonna show.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Let's see when the last time he scored. I'm gonna show y'all some shit the last time he scored. I hit his ass. He fumbled. No, it was before that. Damn, where did that play when he scored? It ain't gonna show. True show. That shit ain't gonna show. But I popped this nigga. This nigga still scored off the shit. No. Let me see. It's in the stream though. Did he drop past that one? Or that just happened? Well, if I see this shit, bro. Like, that's the book. They ain't gonna show it. Fuck it. I just gonna end the stream and show y'all that shit.